Good morning, and welcome to Mission 2130 Code Red Charrettes. As we think of our goals for this event, I am reminded of a quote by Gwendolyn Brooks, the first Black author to win the Pulitzer Prize. Do not desire to fit in, desire to oblige yourself to lead. I encourage you to keep that idea in mind as you work together to gather thoughts and ideas from a broad range of individuals. I also encourage you to remember your common goal, to secure a prosperous future for this planet and all who live here. And that's why I want to take a moment to recognize each and every one of you, because it's the people in the built environment who continue to contribute, to preserve, to build, design, and renovate, to mitigate and help move our industry forward, no matter the circumstance. Sometimes people may take for granted all that you do to develop the spaces where we live, work, learn, and play. On behalf of AIA, we want to thank you for your research, engineering, analysis, time, and thought leadership to continue to elevate on behalf of this country. So let's think about the possibilities the future holds. Imagine what our best society could look like a century from now if we push the limits of science and ingenuity. While none of us can predict the future, all of us can shape it. That's what we're asking each of you to do for the next 3 days. We want you to think about how we can advance human enlightenment, social progress, and scientific advancement through the power of design. The last month, and let's be honest, the last 2 years, has demonstrated new challenges for our global society. As we navigate these challenges, we think of the importance of connectivity in our world. And as technology advances so quickly, we may forget how much it has changed in a relatively short time. Each one of you probably has a device within easy reach that has far more computing power than the original space shuttle, which, by the way, had exactly 1 megabyte of RAM. And with these technological advances that connect us, sometimes it can seem as if we are still so very far apart. 1922 marked the creation of the International Conference of Building Officials, the first organization dedicated to creating a uniform building code to promote public safety and provide standardized requirements for safe construction. Today, we are creating zero carbon codes to address the climate crisis. And while the right for everyone to marry whoever he, she, or they love is less than 10 years old, 100 years ago, all but 9 states in this country had some type of law that dictated who you could and could not marry. These and countless other advances are not accidents of social development or the inevitable evolution of society. They are the result of the drive and vision of past generations. And all of us today in this meeting, we are the drivers of that future progress. Starting today and beyond, I want you to remember that the world we live in today was shaped by people who pushed boundaries, ignored conventional thought, and did not flinch in the face of what seemed like insurmountable odds. Instead, they used the limits of their science as a starting point for discovery and creation, not a boundary or limit to progress. They dreamed of things not yet achieved and then set about achieving them. What is one thing about today's world that you hope will remain in 2130? Conversely, what is one thing about today's world that should not exist in 2130? Fundamentally, what is one step that you think needs to be made to ensure a future that is healthy, safe, and prosperous for everyone, everywhere? In that context, for the next few days, you will work together to identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to the built environment, broader society, and our planet. Within this group, there are architects, community leaders, educators, designers, builders, doctors, but above all, leaders focused on making a positive difference through the power of design. All of you bring an important and unique perspective to this discussion, and I am so excited that you are a part of the journey. Innovation does not mean perfection. And even while we have made great progress, we all know much more must be done. I believe it is within our collective power to advance our society beyond the threats posed by the worsening climate crisis. I believe it is within our ability to work toward a society that does not know economic, gender, or racial inequity. And I know that those changes start with the willingness to dream and to act on those dreams, which is why the work you will embark on over the next few days is so exciting and important. And remember, do not desire to fit in, desire to oblige yourselves to lead. Good luck and enjoy what will no doubt be an exciting and enlightening summit. Thank you.